day, for this opportunity we have that we can gather here this evening to honor these graduates. We thank you for them. We thank you for getting them this far. We ask you, dear Lord, that you would give them a spirit of wisdom and discernment as they go through life, that they would make good decisions, that they would achieve all that they desire in life. Dear Lord, please be with their parents. This is a time of transition for them also. Please bless and comfort them. And most of all, dear Lord, we thank you for sending your Son, Jesus, to die for us. And it's in his holy and precious name we pray. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Southwest Georgia Academy Class of 2024. I know some in this group of 22 have anxiously waited for this day to come, and I know that all of you parents are beaming with pride in what your kids have accomplished thus far in life. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." I hope this group of high school graduates will walk out of this gym tonight determined to do great things because of the training they have received from each of their parents, their teachers, their coaches, and their mentors. I want to thank each of you for being here tonight and for allowing me to be a part of your child's life throughout their years here at SGA. When I say it has truly been a blessing to have gotten to know each of these young adults, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I will begin the ceremony tonight by introducing the top 3 honor graduates who will now make their speeches. Bonnie Jean Houston, first honor graduate, will speak first. Then Eva Caitlin Spooner, second honor graduate, followed by Emma Reed Holloman, third honor graduate.
One of the most common questions a graduate gets asked is, are you ready? Are you ready to graduate, they ask? Are you ready to go to college? Are you ready to leave home? I can't count the times I've been asked this. Family, friends, and even strangers propose this question as a means of small talk. While I have found myself answering in the ways that seem to be the acceptable answer, I now stop to wonder this loaded question. Am I ready? Are we ready? 14 years we've been preparing for this moment. Our teachers, our family, and even our friends have been shaping us nearly our whole lives, molding us into the people we are today. I stop to look back at these moments, those that now seem so far away. 14 years ago, having stepped foot into Ms. Ann Lewis's classroom. We were simply learning to read and to write. her, and she would always say it was so good, even if it was merely mediocre. This one, however, she did not get to hear until just now. I cannot possibly forget my grandma, who was always there to give me advice and listen to anything and everything I wanted to talk about. I also have to give a word of appreciation to a couple of classmates who were always there for me academically. While I feel that I was typically the one who got asked questions about schoolwork, I indeed sometimes had some troubles. To Eva, Emma Holloman, and others on occasion, thanks for always answering my texts. Hopefully I will find Rachel's Eve in college. Even with all this time, preparing to be on your own is not a simple task. Life is full of unpredictability, and with it comes lots of challenges and decisions. We are so quick to answer yes when asked this question, but are we really as ready as we think? While we may be ready to leave this building and go our own ways, we aren't ready to leave the memories. Even though we may be ready to go to college, we aren't ready for the difficult classes and unfamiliar surroundings. Although we may be ready to be adults, we aren't ready for the distance between us and those who care about us. As daunting as all of this sounds, we're not truly leaving. The memories we created and the lessons we've been taught will be with us, guiding us forward. As for our family and our communities, they will be here on holidays and breaks, and they're simply a phone call away. With that being said, as we prepare to enter this new part of our lives, we must stifle our tears and worries with the knowledge that there are new, exciting things to come. As Oprah Winfrey put it, new beginnings are not always easy, but they have the power to transform our lives if we have the courage to take that first step. We may not appear prepared at all, but we will make it, somehow. We always do.
Good evening, friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My inspiration tonight comes from a song that many of the graduates can relate to, Never Grow Up by Taylor Swift. She began this song as a child, young and innocent, with the world at her fingertips. It starts, your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter because you're dreaming, so I tuck you in and turn on your favorite nightlight. When we were kids, our minds were filled with dreams of bright futures. We would get excited when presented with the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we would respond with answers like doctors, princesses, police officers, or, in my case, a Barbie Three Musketeers. Back then, the world was so bright, possibilities were endless, and in our minds, dreams really did come true. She goes on, to you, everything's funny, we've got nothing to regret, which, as my classmates know, was well exemplified by some of the boys. I'd give all I have money if we could stay like that. Don't you ever grow up, it can stay this simple. We would all come to SGA every single day for years. We would see the same people in our classes, wave at the same people in the halls. SGA has been constant in our lives. It has given us not only a sense of structure, but also a sense of home. We grew to know our classmates so well. We know their mannerisms, we know how they laugh, we know their handwriting and their personalities. Isn't it just crazy to think that soon we'll call each other people we went to high school with? The next verse continues with, at 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. When we got older, we would turn to the classes above us. As the years went by, the seniors were our friends, and we watched as their classes left, one by one, and were off to different chapters of their lives. The examples they set for us inspired us as we yearned to grow up ourselves. Well, here we are. We did it. It's our turn to set the example for the younger students we leave behind, whether they are our siblings, friends, or Ava's children. I hope that we were able to impact their lives like others before us have done for us. I would just like to leave one piece of advice to those kids, from me and Taylor Swift. Even though you want to, just try to never grow up. The first day of freshman year, my mama told me, enjoy it. It'll be over before you know it. For the next 4 years, I would hear that phrase countless times, and each time in the back of my mind, I would roll my eyes and say, yeah, right, doesn't together and the people who have taught us will establish who we choose to become as we embark on our separate journeys. And so, I would like to thank the people that helped me to get to where I am today. I would like to thank my classmates for all the laughter and fun times. I would like to thank my teachers for encouraging me to grow academically and morally. I would like to thank SGA for continuously solidifying my Christian values. And most of all, I would like to thank my family. My parents taught me to be who I am. My dad taught me to be strong in my beliefs, unwavering to anyone who tries to tear them down. My mama taught me to be kind to people of all walks of life, as we never know what someone might be going through. My brother Ben has always been someone I had to look up to, and my little sisters were always there when I needed to laugh, or even when I needed someone to yell at. Oh, I don't want to grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. It gets too soon. While I've only been at SGA since my 8th grade year, I've had the privilege of making amazing memories and lifelong friends. Regardless of the amount of time they spent here, I'm sure all of my fellow graduates would agree. While the class of 2024 was not necessarily the most memorable class of SGA, I can certainly say that we left our mark on the school. More specifically, the oven-shaped hole in Miss Mallory Dawson's classroom. And to the class of 2024, when you look back on your time here at SGA, as the song says, remember the footsteps, remember the words said. Remember the things you have learned and use them to decide who you will become. Look around at your classmates before you leave here today and know that we did it together, and now we're all grown up.
I would like to start off by sharing a quote from a famous author's book that is very often given to graduating high school seniors. The quote is as follows: "You're off to great places. Today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." The quote is by Dr. Seuss from his children's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. As I was looking through quotes, this one stuck out to me, and it made me think about the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. I remember seeing seniors in the past getting this book as graduation present. Before coming across this quote, it had been years since I had read the picture book or even thought about it. So, somehow, I was able to find a copy of the book on short notice, and I began to read. And when I finished, I realized why it's such a popular gift for graduates. Because it talks about life, how there will be ups and downs, things will go wrong and things will go right. But you just need to keep moving forward. Because you know what? Today is our day. We've been preparing ourselves for this day for years, waiting, learning, and growing into young men and women who, hopefully, make our teachers and our families proud. And to our teachers, our parents, grandparents, and to every adult and person who has helped us get here, I want to say thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for pushing us even when we did not want to be pushed. Thank you for being there. It means more than you know to just have someone in your corner who will be there for you. Someone who believes that you can not only reach your goals, but surpass them. I would not be where I am today or who I am if it weren't for my family and people in my life who kept pushing me to be better, who instilled the value of hard work, honesty, having a relationship with God, and taking pride in what I do, and always wanting to improve myself and to not take the opportunities that I have been given for granted. From this moment on, it's up to us to choose the road we will take. And honestly, it's a bit scary. I've known almost all of you since grade 5, and the rest since middle and high school. I have known every single one of you for years. All of us have known each other for years. But now, it's time for each of us to take our own paths and see where they go. It's scary, but it's exciting. This is what we've been waiting for, and now it's here. It's time for us to go into the world and live our lives. We will make new friends, experience new things, and at some points probably have no clue what we're doing. That's okay. We will lose some and we will win some. That's just a part of life. More importantly, we'll
pleasure to present the senior class of 2024, a class of 12 girls and 10 boys. I will begin the presentation with the top 4 graduates, then proceed alphabetically with the remaining class. Please be respectful and hold all your applause until all graduates have been recognized and the entire class is announced. Bonnie Jean Houston. Bonnie Jean is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Stephen Emmett Houston, Sr. of Donaldsonville. She has attended SGA for 14 years. Bonnie Jean has been a member of the Hands Club for 4 years, serving as secretary her freshman year. She was a member of the Student Council organization for 4 years, serving as treasurer her freshman year. She served as class president her freshman and junior year, and vice president her senior year. She was chosen as class superlative her freshman, sophomore, and senior year. Last year, she was on the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as junior marshal at graduation. At Honors Day, Bonnie Jean has been recognized as outstanding student in geometry, algebra 2, English, civics, geography, technology, college trig, and college English. She has also received recognition for having the highest numerical average all 4 years of high school. She has received the Georgia Certificate of Merit, the Mitchell EMC Youth Leadership Nominee, and Hobie Participant Award. This year at Honors Day, she received the 3-Notch EMC Scholarship, the UGA College of Engineering Scholarship, the Presidential Award, and was recognized for being one of the 2-star students. Bonnie Jean plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in biological engineering. Eva Caitlin Spooner. Eva is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Benjamin Carr Spooner, Sr. of Donaldsonville. She has attended SGA for 5 years. Eva has received an academic letter and been recognized for yearly honor roll all 4 years of high school. She has also received Outstanding Student Awards in Biology and College Trig at Honors Day. She has been a member of the Hands Club for 4 years, the Chapel Band for 3 years, Student Council for 2 years, and Yearbook for 1 year. Last year, she was a member of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as junior marshal at graduation. This year at Honors Day, Eva received the Vivian Bridges Memorial Scholarship, the Presidential Award, and was recognized as one of the 2-star students. She was a varsity cheerleader for 1 year. Eva plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in education. Emma Reed Holloman. Emma is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Arthur Thomas Holloman IV of Cedar Springs. She has been a member of the Beta and Hands for 4 years. She was a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff for 1 year, student council for 2 years, and one-act play and literary for 3 years. At Honors Day, Emma has received an Outstanding Student Award in English for 4 years and Social Studies for 3 years. She was awarded the Georgia Certificate of Merit, recognized as a participant in Hobie, nominated for Governor's Honors, and received the Presidential Award. Her junior year, she was a member of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as junior marshal at graduation. This year, Emma was chosen as senior class superlative. She was a member of the varsity basketball team her freshman and sophomore year. Emma plans to attend the University of North Georgia as part of their honors and leadership program to major in forensic psychology. Lauren Mae Godwin. Lauren is the daughter of Mr. and Miss John Franklin Godwin of Colquitt. Lauren has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years, serving as treasurer her freshman year, secretary sophomore and junior years, and president her senior year. She has also been a member of Hands for 3 years and student council for 4 years, serving as secretary in sophomore year and vice president junior year. This year, Lauren was also a member of the Chapel Band. Lauren has served as a treasurer of her class freshman and sophomore year and served as president this year. She was a member of the yearbook staff for 2 years and served as editor-in-chief her senior year. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years and has received Outstanding Student Awards in Geometry, Health, chemistry, biology, and yearbook. In addition, last year she received the Weston Lee Memorial Scholarship, the W.T. Henry Memorial Scholarship, the DAR Award for Excellence in American History, the Martha Dozier Yearbook Scholarship, the Henry Nell Middleton History Scholarship, and the Hospital Authority of Miller County Scholarship. She was also a part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as a junior marshal at graduation last year. Lauren has been chosen as a class superlative for 4 years and was on the homecoming court her freshman and sophomore year. This year at the sports banquet, she received the Scott Widener and First State Bank Scholarship. Lauren has been a member of the varsity tennis team, varsity softball team, and varsity basketball team for 4 years. Lauren plans to attend Georgia College and State University to major in nursing. Lainey Joy Connor. Lainey is the daughter of Mr. Michael Edward Connor of Blakely and Miss Melissa Bonner Connor of Arlington. Lainey has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club, Student Council, and Hand Service Organization for 4 years. Lainey served as an all-class officer her freshman year, was on the homecoming court her junior and senior year, and was also a member of the yearbook staff last year. At Honors Day, she received an academic letter for 3 years, yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years, and received an Outstanding Student Award in Spanish. Last year, she was part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team. She was a member of the varsity softball team for 1 year, and the varsity track team and varsity basketball team for 4 years. Lainey plans to attend the University of Georgia to pursue a degree in the medical field. Jackson Daniel Crew. Jackson is the son of Mr. and Miss Jeffrey Allen Williams of Colquitt and Mr. and Mrs. Benjamin Michael Crew of Thomasville. He has attended SGA for 7 years. He was a member of the varsity football team for 3 years. Jackson plans to continue working on the family farm after graduation. Joshua Hunter Duke. Hunter is the son of Mr. and Miss Larry Eugene Duke, Jr. of Edison. He has attended SGA for 4 years. Hunter served as vice president of his class during sophomore year. At Honors Day last year, he received the Matthew Jernigan Memorial Scholarship. Hunter was a member of the varsity track team for 2 years, the varsity baseball team for 3 years, and the varsity football team for 4 years. Hunter plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College to major in business. Elijah Gray Enfinger. Eli is the son of Mr. and Miss Donald Gray Enfinger, Jr. of Blakely. He has attended SGA for 2 years. Eli has been a member of the Beta Club and FFA for 4 years, serving as Sentinel of FFA his sophomore year and President of FFA his senior year. Eli attended Early County High School for 2 years, where he was a member of the FCA and Science Club. His freshman year, he received an Outstanding Student Award, A Honor Roll recognition, Star Ag Student, and Top Student Awards. His sophomore year, he received an academic letter, an Outstanding Student Award, A Honor Roll recognition, Star Student Awards, and was a top student in his class. At Honors Day last year, Eli received an Outstanding Student Award in Spanish. He was voted as the class superlative his sophomore year at Early County, as well as class superlative this year at SGA. This year, Eli also was voted as a 2023 Homecoming King. He received the 5-star Credit Union Scholarship this year at the sports banquet. He has played varsity baseball for 2 years and has been a varsity football player for 4 years. Eli plans to continue working for John Deere as a mechanic and pursue certifications in that field. Owen Neal Enfinger. Owen is the son of Mr. and Miss Leon Neal Enfinger of Blakely. He has attended SGA for 14 years. Owen has been a member of the Beta Club for 3 years. He has been a class officer for 3 years, serving as treasurer his sophomore, junior, and senior year. On Honors Day, he received an academic letter and the Bill and Dan Foster Scholarship his freshman year. He received an Outstanding Student Award in English last year. This year, Owen was chosen as Mr. SGA. He has been a member of the varsity track team and the varsity football team for 4 years. Owen plans to work on an offshore oil rig after graduation. Emma Jean Foster. Emma Jean is the daughter of Mr. and Miss William Dion Foster of Colquitt. She has attended SGA for 5 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years, Student Council for 1 year, and Hand Service Club for 4 years, serving as Vice President last year. Emma Jean has been a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff for 2 years, where she served as Editor-in-Chief this year. This year, Emma Jean was also a member of the school chapel band. On Honors Day, she received an Outstanding Student Award in Math for freshman year and in Economics and Journalism for senior year. She has also received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years, the Presidential Award, and the Hospital Authority of Miller County Scholarship. Last year, she served on the Early County Youth Leadership Team. She has been a varsity football and basketball cheerleader for 4 years, serving as co-captain her junior year and captain her senior year. Emma Jean plans to attend Georgia Southern University, where she has received the Eagle Scholar Award and plans to major in chemistry to pursue a degree in pharmacy. Noah Michael Heyman. Noah is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Michael Heyman of Colquitt. He has attended SGA for 2 years. Noah was a member of Student Council, serving as Student Council President his senior year. Noah previously attended Navajo High School, where he played baseball for 2 years and received the Prospect Award and the Adam Wooten Memorial Award. This year, Noah received the Scott Widener and Cornerstone scholarships at the sports banquet. He played baseball for SGA for 2 years. He also played basketball at Navajo High School for 2 years and 2 years at SGA. Noah was also a member of the varsity track and football team at SGA for 2 years. Noah plans to join the United States Air Force after graduation. Anna Kate Houston. Anna Kate is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Joseph Israel Houston of Colquitt. She has attended SGA for 5 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years and Student Council for 1 year. Anna Kate was a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff for 1 year. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years, as well as Outstanding Student Awards in Math, English, and History. Last year, she served on the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Anna Kate has been a member of the tennis team and a varsity football and basketball cheerleader for 4 years. Anna Kate plans to attend Georgia College and State University to major in early childhood education. Bree Ashton Kelly. Bree is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Shane Kelly of Newton and Miss Allison Phillips Kelly of Camilla. She has attended SGA for 2 years. At Westwood, Bree was a member of the Y Club and student government for 2 years. She was also a member of the shotgun team. While at SGA, Bree was a member of FFA for 2 years, serving as historian last year. She was also a member of the varsity track team for 2 years. Bree plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College to major in exercise science. Bradley Nicole Lott. Bradley is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ovid Bradley Lott of Colquitt. Bradley has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club and Hand Service Club for 4 years and has been a member of Student Council for 3 years. Bradley has been a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff for 2 years, serving as co-editor this year. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years and has received Outstanding Student Awards in Spanish, Trig, Economics, and Anatomy. Last year, she was part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as junior marshal at graduation. Bradley was a member of the varsity track team and a member of the varsity softball team for 4 years. Bradley plans to attend Thomas University on a softball scholarship and major in exercise McLean. Grant is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Benjamin McLean of Colquitt. He has attended SGA for 5 years. Grant has been a member of the Beta Club for 1 year and student council for 2 years. He was a class officer for 2 years, serving as president his sophomore year and vice president his junior year. Grant was a member of the varsity basketball team for 1 year, varsity track for 2 years, and varsity football for 4 years. Grant plans to attend Georgia Southern University to major in construction management. Bailey Elizabeth Nunnery. Bailey is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Brady Nunnery of Brinson. She has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club, Student Council, and Hand Service Club for 4 years. Bailey has been a member of the yearbook staff for 2 years, serving as co-editor this year. She has been a class officer for 2 years, serving as class secretary her junior and senior year. In addition, Bailey served on the homecoming court for the past 2 years. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 4 years. Last year, she served on the Early County Youth Leadership Team. This year on Honors Day, she received the Trojan Leadership Scholarship and the Sunshine Scholar Award from Troy University. Bailey was a varsity football and basketball cheerleader for 4 years. Bailey plans to attend Troy University in the fall. Thomas Gates Peed. Thomas is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Gates Peed of Arlington. He has attended SGA for 5 years. Thomas was a member of the track team for 3 years and the varsity football team for 4 years. Thomas plans to work in aviation maintenance in Arizona after graduation, then return back to Georgia in the fall to work with Yancey Brothers Caterpillar. Elizabeth May Rayful. Libby is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lauren Leslie Rayful of Iron City. She has attended SGA for 5 years. Libby has received honor roll for all 4 years. Last year, she was part of the Early County Youth Leadership Program and served as junior marshal at graduation. On Honors Day, she has been recognized as Outstanding Student in Computer Science, Trig, Algebra, History, and American History. Libby was a member of Hands Club for 4 years and Literary and One-Act Play for 2 years. She was on the Warriors Word newspaper staff for 2 years, serving as co-editor this year. This year at Honors Day, she received the Presidential Scholarship, Outstanding Student Awards in English and Senior Math, the Ann Jean Gibbs Senior English Scholarship, and received an academic letter with 4 bars. Libby plans to attend Georgia Southern University to major in civil engineering and also plans to study abroad in Australia and Ireland. Bodie Dillon Sheffield. Bodie is the son of Mr. and Miss David Ryan Sheffield of Edison. He has attended SGA for 14 years. Bodie is a member of the National Society of High School Students. On Honors Day, he received a certificate for being the highest-scoring student on the Kennesaw State Mathematics competition. At the sports banquet this year, Bodie received the Ted Bush Memorial Scholarship. He has played varsity baseball for 4 years. Bodie plans to attend Georgia Southwestern University to major in business management. Avery Alexander Smith. Avery is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Edward Smith of Donaldsonville. He has attended SGA for 14 years. He was a member of the varsity track team for 3 years and the varsity football team for 4 years. Avery plans to attend Southern Regional Technical College to pursue an electrical degree to become an electrician. Kaysen Lane Vickers. Kaysen is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Charles Thomas Davis III of Arlington and Mr. and Mrs. James Kirk Vickers of Colquitt. He has attended SGA for 2 years. Kaysen has been a member of the Beta Club for 3 years and FFA for 3 years. On Honors Day last year, he received the Outstanding Student Award in Chemistry. Kaysen was a member of the varsity track team for 1 year and the varsity football team for 2 years. He has also been a student at Southern Regional Technical College since sophomore working towards his welding certificate. Kason plans to complete his welding certificate at Southern Regional Technical College and continue on with a diesel mechanic certificate after graduation. Ava Grace Williams. Ava is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Wesley Michael Williams of Donaldsonville. Ava has attended SGA for 5 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years, serving as Vice President this year. She has also been a member of Student Council and Hands Service Club for 4 years. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 3 years and has received an Outstanding Student Award in Spanish. In addition, she received the Bill and Dan Foster Scholarship for freshman year and the Greer Haddock Tyner Scholarship for junior year. Last year, she was part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Ava was also chosen as a class superlative for junior year and Miss SGA Homecoming Queen, and also chosen as the DAR Good Citizen for senior year. This year, she was awarded the Cornerstone Insurance Scholarship, the American Peanut Growers Scholarship, the Melanie Hurd Smith Memorial Scholarship, and the Presidential Award. Ava has been a member of the varsity track team for 3 years and a member of the varsity softball and varsity basketball team for 4 years. Ava plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in food science.
The state of Georgia awards Hope scholarships for tuition, fees, and books to qualified students. Hope is determined by the College Board and counts all academic subjects in grades 9 through 12. To be eligible, the student must have a 3.0 cumulative GPA for all academic classes. We are pleased to announce that 19 of our 22 graduates qualify for this award. The Student Council organization is designed to instill, promote, and develop the idea of representative democracy. It strives to serve the school and the community to encourage communication between school factors and contribute to the individual and collective growth, maturity, and understanding between them. This year, our senior members of Student Council are wearing blue cords to represent their participation in this club. At this time, I would like to recognize the 14 honor graduates who wear the white cords. To be an honor graduate, one must have a cumulative high school weighted grade point average of 90 or above in math, science, social studies, and language courses, and must have maintained a satisfactory academic conduct. Will the honor graduates please stand? The Beta students are wearing the gold tassels and gold and black cords or gold stoles. To be recognized as a Beta graduate, a student must be in good standing with the Beta organization at the end of the senior year. To wear a gold and black cord, a student must have a core academic average of 90 or above and be in good standing with the Beta organization. To wear a gold stole, a student must also have a core academic average of 90 and above and have remained in good standing with the Beta organization for 3 years. 2 of our senior Beta members held offices this year and received medals for their outstanding achievement, leadership, and service to others at Honors Day. They are President Lauren May Godwin and Vice President Ava Grace Williams. At this time, I would like to recognize all of the Beta graduates. Will the Beta graduates please stand? Special awards go to our valedictorian and salutatorian. Our valedictorian Jean Houston. And our salutatorian is Eva Caitlin Spooner. Congratulations for earning the highest scholastic averages in your class. Each year, the SGA faculty selects members of the senior class to receive the Good Citizen Award. The students receiving this year's award have always exemplified good citizenship wherever they are. They have shown to SGA and to others outstanding qualities of participation, school spirit, and willingness to help. The recipients are Best Girl Citizen, Ava Grace Williams. And Best Boy Citizen, Avery Alexander Smith. The SGA faculty also selects members of the senior class to receive the Best All-Round Student Award. This year's recipients have participated in and excelled in many areas of our school and have shown leadership in these activities and have won individual and team awards in these areas. They have demonstrated a warrior spirit of cooperation. They have set examples for others to follow, and they have truly been well-rounded students. We are pleased to present awards for the Best All-Round Girl to Lauren May Godwin. And to the Best All-Round Boy, Elijah Gray Infant.
I would like to recognize the top 8 juniors who have been selected to serve as junior marshals. To be a junior marshal, one must have a 90 or above cumulative average. Please hold your applause until all the junior marshals have been announced. The junior marshals include Bella Joy Beckley, Bryant Castile Collins, Ashlyn Nicole Durden, Noah Blake Fedner, Jason Grant Fletcher, William Sawyer Franklin, Anna Grace Ginn, and Emily K. Johnson. The Bible says in Romans 12:6-7, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is foretelling, then foretell in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. These seniors would not be here tonight had they not been blessed with administrators, teachers, coaches, and staff who have willingly and selfishly shared their gift of knowledge as well as their dedication, time, and love. At this time, I would like to recognize these people who have played an important role in helping mold these seniors into what they are today. Will the faculty members present tonight please stand? Mr. Dalrymple, head of school, will now give his speech to the class of 2024.
To the class of 2024, you are enthusiastic, you are well-mannered, you are polite, you are entertaining, you are very laid back, you You are determined, you are diligent, you are fun-loving, you are outgoing, and did I mention you are very laid back? These are a snapshot from your family here at Southwest Georgia Academy. This is how they see each of you and how they see your class as a whole. These are positive and they are promising. They are compliments. Whatever length of time you've been at SGA, be proud. You have earned such praises. One SGA family member went on to say, "It's been exciting teaching the senior class for the past 4 years. They may be small in number, but they are huge in the amount of achievements. They have volunteered their service to make SGA a better place by taking leadership roles in academic and extracurricular activities. It has been an honor to teach and work with this fun class. In all seriousness, y'all deserve a thank you. Let's give the 2024 a big round of applause." In your time of growing up, have you ever noticed how much time we all spend waiting? We wait for the first day of school. We wait for the teacher's next instruction. We wait to get to the big playground, from the K3 to the K4 playground to the big one. We wait for our best friends. We wait for the no-nap grades, which we wish we could go back to that. We wait for PE every day. We wait for lockers, wait in line at the cafeteria. We wait to be picked up at drop-off for book fair. We wait for the next exciting field trip. We wait for the next test results. We wait for school dances, fall festival, school activities. We wait for middle school, and then we wait for high school. Then we wait for the homecoming. We wait to drive. We wait for class rings, for trophies, for prom. We wait for that Letterman's jacket. We wait for class trips, honors day, and we wait for graduation. We wait. Class of 2024, as you find yourself in another season of waiting, Psalms 27:14 tells us to wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. After tonight, all of you will venture into a new season of waiting. Each of you will need courage as you move from the all too familiar hallways of Southwest Georgia Academy to the next step in your life. Each of you, there will be good times, there will be bad times, there will be easy times, and there will be hard times. That is why my prayer for you is that you wait on the Lord. Let the Lord guide your steps and plan your next season of waiting. Remember those praises your SGA family gave you. Cling to those. Lean into God. Follow Him. And know that we love you here at Southwest Georgia Academy, and we'll be right here where you left us, waiting on a visit. Congratulations, and we wish you the very best and what He has in store for you. Thank you.
I will now begin roll call for the class of 2024. Please hold all applause until all the names have been called and all graduates are back in their place. Lainey Joy Connor. Emma Jean Foster. Emma Reed Holloman. Bonnie Jean Houston. Eva Caitlin Spooner. Lauren May Godwin. Bradley Nicole Watt. Owen Neil Henfinger. Elizabeth May Rayful. Elijah Gray Infield. Anna K. Houston. Ava Grace Williams. Kason Lane Vickers. Grant Stevenson McLean. Bree Ashton Kelly. Joshua Hunter Duke. Thomas Gates P. Avery Alexander Smith. Bodie Dylan Sheffield. Jackson Daniel Crew. Noah Michael Heyman.
Bob Marley once said, beginnings are usually scary and endings are usually sad, but it's everything in between that makes it all worth it. Tonight, I want to take you from our beginning through the middle and then to the end. In August of 2010, 8 of the 22 graduates here tonight said our first hellos in Miss Ann Lewis's classroom. That is where Lainey, Owen, Bonnie Jean, Bradley, Bailey, Bodie, Avery, and I first met. She taught us the words of the alma mater, the pledge, our letters and numbers, how to read, and how to play. In K-5, we said our hellos to Emma H. in Miss Julie Ginn's classroom. Miss Julie taught us how to read long vowels, how to add, how to get through the day without taking a nap. Our class stayed the same throughout all elementary school. Miss Kim, Miss Ann, Miss Melissa, Miss Terry, and Miss Anna helped develop our knowledge and our love of SGA. They took us on some amazing field trips, except for the one where I had to try Chinese food. Middle school brought some new faces to our group. In 6th grade, Jackson joined our class, and in 8th grade, we added several new people. We said our hellos to Emma Jean, Anna Kate, Grant, Thomas, Libby, Eva, and Ava. Our middle school teachers helped prepare us for high school and had to deal with all of our changing hormones. Needless to say, they had their hands full. In 2020, we began high school. In 9th grade, we said our hellos to Hunter. In 11th grade, we said our hellos to Eli, Noah, Bree, and Kason. And these four will become the last pieces to our puzzle. Our high school teachers have helped mold us into young adults, or at least have tried. Right, Coach Adam? Miss Becky has poured countless hours into teaching us, working on the yearbook, and planning this special night. We truly can't thank her enough. Coach D, Coach Link, and
to put the love of God first, and to always honor our family, our school, and ourselves. Now it's time to say goodbye, the part I've been trying to avoid. How do I say goodbye to a place and people I have loved for 14 years? I know the times we have shared in the classroom, the lunchroom, on the playing fields, and on the courts will always make me smile. I am quite certain we will always remember feeling of going home with a dirty uniform and how it felt coming across home late or shooting that winning basket at the buzzer. I definitely know there's no better place than Friday nights under the lights in Damascus, whether we're playing, cheering on the sidelines, or cheering in the stands. One day my children would look at the pictures and ask, who are these people? I will smile and say, those are the people I had the best days of my life. As Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. SGA, you have been a blessing to me. As I learned the words of the alma mater in K4, I cannot imagine the impact of the words ever forward moving on. Now it's time for us to move forward. I cannot imagine a life with no bells ringing every hour, no morning announcements to get my day started, no chicken strips on Wednesday, no pep rallies, no lockers for my books, no classmates who become more like family, and no more practices after school. The hardest goodbyes are the ones you don't want to make. So this is not goodbye, it's see you later.
Will everybody please stand as we sing the SGA Alma Mater? Bow your heads for a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this group of 22 students, and I just pray that they continue to put you first in their life as they move forward. We love them and thankful for each and every one of them. In your name I pray. Amen.